Mary Walsh is a force to be reckoned with. She has the Order of Canada, the Governor General's Award. Not one, not two, three, four, 18 Gemini Awards. They're now called the Canadian Screen Awards, by the way. And now she's collecting a Lifetime Achievement Award this weekend. But before she does, she is joining us in the Your Morning studio. Hello, Mary. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm so thrilled to be here. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, so when you're put in a position of collecting a Lifetime Achievement Award, I have to think it automatically forces you to take stock of your career.
Well, you know, it's interesting. I didn't actually take stock of my career. You know what it automatically forces you to do? It automatically forces you to realize all the help and support and people dragging you, kicking and screaming through, you know, and protesting through all the difficult things, and how much that's what you sort of go, wow, you know, because sometimes you're going along, you're thinking, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and, you know, and you just forget. And so that's really what I haven't really, because I still have so many things I want to do.
And you're still doing them. They're not handing you a Lifetime Achievement Award because you're retiring or anything.
No, but it seems like that a little bit, doesn't it? You know, like.
But some people get them at that, like at the end of the back nine.
Yeah,
but you're not there at all.
I'm definitely not there. I have so much other stuff I have to do. So, like, people say, what is your favorite thing that you ever did and stuff like that? And of course there are things, but at the same time, I'm still waiting for that. I mean, that's coming, I think. Yeah.
What about those people that have supported you? I mean, were there moments in your life, do you think moments of your life where you said, you know what, it was a pivotal moment. I could have gone this way, but fortunately I went this way because of the people in my life who directed me that way?
Shirley Douglas used to always say, darling, I'm so glad the theatre found you, because we really didn't need another serial killer. But, you know, a series of events, you know, of unrelated events, I ended up working in the theatre, in amateur theatre, and got in with a crowd, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then stayed there. Really wasn't happy there for a long time. Really wanted to be a journalist, which is why this hour is 22 minutes.
Yeah.
Or this hour has 27 years and counting. Was so good for me because I got to play one on TV, and that was sort of what I always wanted to be. And the other thing I always wanted to be was a novelist, which I finally did at around age 65. It only took me 65 years. So, but you know, yeah, there were definitely pivotal points. And then I didn't see them at the time. You don't see them at the time. And I just failed so frequently. I failed in school. Then I was going to marry this American from the base. And I went down to Colorado with him, and that all failed. And it was like, and then I had a job at the arcade, which was the local, like, Your Big Tiger, you know, store. And then that was you know, so it just went on and on and on. And then finally things started to, you know, but it took me years and years and years to realize that I wasn't still failing. Is my hair sticking up funny?
We've all been talking about how much we love it.
I love your hair. Your hair is different than it used to be. You stopped having that kind of...
it's less helmety.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I want to ask you about a quote. You quoted Gloria Steinem in a recent interview, and you said, women get more radical as they age because they lose power, which is the opposite of men. Can you unpack that for us, break that down for me?
Well, you know, if you think about men and you think about those, you know, bags of rancid sin that sit in the American Senate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're old, dewlappy, jowly men who are in power, aren't they? I mean, and women, because we are seen as objects of somebody else's desire, and as we age, we are no longer breeders and we are no longer objects of somebody else's desire. But what we do get to become finally after all these years is we get to be the subject of our own lives, and that is extraordinary. And so I think that that's why we become radical too, is that we finally get to live for ourselves in some sort of way. And then my generation and Gloria Steinem's generation, we were the generation that was going to, you know, it was all peace, love, and groovy, and we were going to change the world. Tragically, the world really changed, but not because of not the way we quite wanted it to. And so there's a chance now, because what have we got to lose? We could get out on the hustings and haul those yellow jackets off those the other bad crowd and start using them, you know, the way they're for peace, love, and justice.